Listen, Short Stack, I don't got time to babysit ya. I gotta get out of here. Well, since you're probably gonna stick with me, what's your name, Squirt? Gesundheit? Listen, kid.
Bendy, can you not see these plain circumstances? You are back in my studio. I have your creators, your friends, and now I have you. Everyone you knew, their lives ruined for the sake of your fruitless rebellion, your fancies of liberation. But do you not see how all was in vain? By fate's design, you belong to me. You cannot escape your roots, young devil. Come now, back to where you belong. This is your destiny. This is where your fate lies, within these studio walls.
You think this is a game? You think you can just bring me back here through this hell and expect me to just agree to be your little devil puppet? That I play the part in your game of chicken?
What's... How?
Well, our dear creator, our god, Joey Drew.
What are you doing?
Maybe you're right about me not being able to escape my past. But you can't either!
Oh shit, what happens when the animator and the ink machine Bendy find what's left of Boris? Pretty sure that's super early in the game too. Isn't finding Boris's corpse something you can do within like minutes of starting the game?
Who even put that there? Huh? Is that... Boris? Why are you all tied up? I didn't know you... Oh my... What do you want from me, Joey? Thank you, miss. You kinda remind me of that Mickey Mouse guy I've been seeing in the cinemas. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, she looks so silly. No, you're not Alice!
Of course I am, dear. Don't you remember how we danced for all those episodes? Just like this?
Henry. What did he do to you?
Post Henry and the Ink Machine. Good ending. Bendy and Henry escape. Henry is somehow able to regain his identity and legal documentation, and they move into his house. Henry has to use a wheelchair because his legs almost completely turned to ink, and Bendy helps him move around with his eyes. Bendy spends a lot of his free time huddled with Henry in his bed while he recovers, staring at and fiddling with Henry's bandaged hands. Henry doesn't mind. He cries when he realizes Henry will never be able to draw again.
I know you want to know. And I'll be more than willing to tell you. But as of right now, just for a bit, I'd just like to forget.
I'd just like to forget.
The words rang in Bendy's mind and pierced his heart, feeling a sharp pang in his chest. The older man's eyes had locked onto his and was held there for a good moment. His eyes. They were so tired. Henry was exhausted. Bendy hadn't realized how mentally and physically drained this man was until it was literally staring him right in the face. He just wanted to know what happened. He just wanted to know what Joey did. Bendy sunk down, averting his eyes away from the dark, foggy gaze that still held onto him.
I'm sorry.
Henry's brows crunched upwards more so than they already had been. He hated seeing Bendy like this. So reserved and guilty looking. He gave the Toon's hand a gentle squeeze. Come here. The man lifted his other hand to meet the demon's back, pulling him in closer. Bendy didn't resist the touch and scooted in closer, laying his hand down on the old man's chest. Henry let out a heavy, drawn-out sigh, and he closed his drowsy eyes, laying his head back down on the fluffed pillows under him, and holding the demon close to him. Bendy listened to the scratchy, wheezing sounds that reverberated through the man's chest as he breathed. It was a wonder that he didn't start coughing again. Henry kept his hold onto Bendy's hands, resting it close to his heart. Bendy could feel its soft thump under his palm as he examined the bandages that laced throughout the man's fingers, concealing the hole that had been gouged through the appendage. His pie-cut eyes shifted to the exposed skin of Henry's shoulder. The deep, greyed scar tissue scattered across the skin like cracks through olive porcelain. Bendy's eyes furrowed.
That's a lot easier said than done, Henry.
He thought to himself before he let his lids fall over his eyes, trying to let his mind wander while the rhythmic beeping of the hospital machines filled the empty air.
Wow, even though I'm the antagonist of this story, I thought I would win anyway. You'd think after making all these cartoons I'd know better.